Hi everyone, I'm Alexandra Dutton. I'm going to be going over a few of the main ideas that we're going to cover in the Health, Safety, and Nutrition course for DBC. Welcome to this class, and I'm excited to have you learning alongside with me. Now, health is comprised of four different areas. There is a physical sense of being well, there's your emotional health, your mental health, and your spiritual health. I'm sure that we have all, when we think of health, we often think more about the physical health, but the emotional and mental health, and even the spiritual health, especially right now, is a really important thing that I do want us to think about. Because all of us, kind of globally right now, are going through trauma on some level or another. Because of coronavirus, we've been either sheltering in place, we haven't been able to go back to school, we've lost jobs, we might have even lost family members, and it's been something that has been happening all over the world. So everyone's emotional and mental health right now is very delicate, and things are hard. That especially goes for children. Children, luckily, are so resilient, but their environment is a big part of how their health is. Heredity plays a role in it, nutrition, of course, as well. But children also, and especially because they don't understand exactly what's going on, they're also going through their own way of handling and understanding coronavirus, which is a very difficult thing for many of us. If you are one of the teachers who is back in the classroom with children, it's really important right now to figure out ways to focus on the social and emotional health of the children that you have with you. Help them develop a positive sense of self. Help them to feel like they are okay. Allow children to come to you with questions, concerns, with problems, and help them work through them. Because I think right now, especially, many children are not always being told what is going on and um, what is happening to the world around them, or they're given very short answers or no answers at all. So see if you can create a space for children to feel that they can come to you and ask you things. You'd be surprised at what 3 and 4 year olds actually know or think they know about coronavirus. So be that person who can be there to help them. And don't be afraid of using conflicts as opportunities to learn. That when a child says, I'm tired of wearing my mask at school, or I'm tired of not being able to play with my friends. Instead, well, we're going to wait for another plane. And, all right. Instead of, just kind of hushing that child and going, I know, let's just put it on right now and moving on, which sometimes you have to do. If you can, try to make space. Well, what is it about the mask that you don't like to wear? Or what is it that's different about school now? And allow children to process what's been going on with you. Again, be that place, that safe place for them, because they might not have another place. That might mean also working harder to meet individual children's needs. Everybody's been experiencing the shelter in place very differently. Some families have continued to send their children to school, whether it's at a pop-up center or their regular childcare centers. Some families have not left their homes since March. So people are really experiencing and treating the coronavirus in very different ways. And through all of this, help children to self-regulate, help them to be aware of their emotions, because when they can be aware of their emotions and how they feel, then they can manage them more easily. And that's what self-regulation is all about, helping them deal with difficult emotions and feelings, with stress, and helping them to find ways to calm down to a place where they can feel that they can control what's happening, that they are able to work through the problem instead of being scared by it or being angry about it. And finally, how are you taking care of yourself? If you are a teacher in a classroom, or even if you're not, even if you're just at home right now, or you have a family at home, how are you taking care of yourself? How is your emotional and mental health right now? I can promise you that it's not what it would have been likely a year ago, even 5 or 6 months ago. So allowing yourself to feel loss or to feel discouraged or to feel disappointed in how things are going right now is something that is okay. Not that you need to sit there and dwell in it, but being able to acknowledge that things are hard is okay. But make sure that you're taking steps to work through all of those things as well, whether it's going on walks, making sure to actually talk with friends, whether it's on the phone or whatever, that you're really doing things to help your own emotional and mental self right now. We as teachers give so much to people around us. We give a lot to our children. We give a lot to their families. We don't always think that we need to give back to ourselves. So please do make time to do that while this continues to go on. I hope that you all have a great week, and I look forward to talking with you all further next week. See you soon.